afternoon, everyone. We want to thank you guys for coming out and making your way out here to another college signing here at Wesco East for the Wildcats. Give it up for Mr. Carlos Roman. So before we get started, we got some, I'd just like to introduce some special guests that we have here on behalf of Dr. Gamboa. I wasn't able to be here, but we also have our assistant principal, Ms. Belen Torres. Our counselors, some of our counselors in the house is Ms. Estrella Medina, Ms. Maria Flores, and our athletic director, Mr. Desi Rodriguez. We also have a lot of support staff, the coaching staff for the Wesco East football team. And of course, all friends and family. We have mom and dad, Mr. Cecilio and Mrs. Veronica Roman. Carlos' brother, Cecilio Roman Jr., and his sisters, Cassie and Chantal Roman. We also have the grandparents, Mrs. Teresa Tovar, and the late Mr. Francisco Tovar, as well as his other grandparents, Mrs. Maria Roman and Mr. Juan Arias. So a little bit about Carlos. Carlos became one of our elite athletes here at Wesco East, leaving an indelible mark in the school's athletic program. While his football prowess was undeniable, it was his remarkable versatility that truly set him apart. Beyond the gridiron, he also showcased his ability not only in football, but in basketball, leaving a trail of victories and earning individual accolades along the way. Help me put your hands together and let's give it up for Carlos Roman. Congratulations. At this time, I'm going to turn this mic over to our athletic coordinator, Coach Mike Burgett.
Number 10 signings this year to go to college. I think that tells a lot about Wesco East program, and especially when you get individuals like Carlos coming through. I remember him 4 years ago. He was skinny, very skinny, but he got in that weight room. I think what made Carlos the athlete he is today was that he did not just play football. He was a multi-sport athlete. And in my 17 years here, I can tell you that most of the players, boys and girls that's come through here that have signed, has been multi-athletes. I'm pretty sure, and I don't know the stats on it, that he probably led in rebounding in basketball this year. When I went and watched him, I just shook my head. He just got better and better every game, just like he did the 4 years he played football for me. He come up, he lights you up, sound tackler, and not only that, a teammate that you wanted. You didn't have to go check his grades to see if he was in class. Carlos took care of business, and that is why he's here. Mom, Dad, great job on raising Carlos. Great individual, and we are going to definitely miss him next year. Now, saying that, Carlos, it's very hard for me to see you wearing purple next year. Oh, boy, I just had to say it. I'm sorry. I've seen him support that black, and, he took a lot of pride in what he did. You can see it. You can turn on game film and see it. I can tell you, Carlos, he's going to make it in college. He's going to make it academically, athletically, and from our coaching staff, all of them sitting over there, thank you very much, Carlos. Great student, great athlete. Thank you. Carlos, why don't you come up and say a few words? Now, I will tell you, he's awfully shy, so.
All right. I would like to thank all y'all for taking your time out your day to come support. I would like to thank God for all the blessings He continues on giving me. I wouldn't be here without Him. To my biggest supporter, my mom, I would like to thank you for always being there for me. Anything I wanted, she would drop anything she was doing and she would do it for me. To my dad, who would fly all the way from California just to come see my games and have to fly back the next day because of work, I want to thank you for everything you do for me and the rest of the family. If I ever needed anything, you're always there to make sure I got it. To my siblings, starting out with my sister and my best friend, Chantal, thank you for always driving me anywhere I needed to go, like 7-on-7 tournaments in Houston, San Antonio, and even flying with me to California to play good competition. I knew I could always count on you. To my sister, Cassie, who I call my second mom, thank you for always being on me about school, even though I didn't like it. You really helped me get into college. To my only brother, CJ, I want to thank you for always pushing me to be the best athlete I could always be, giving me tips on stuff I could have done better in the game, even though I didn't want to hear them. I also want to thank the rest of my family and friends for always coming to my games. I could always hear y'all in the stands. I want to thank my teammates for making me better every day in practice. I also want to thank all my coaches, starting with Coach Berg. He always made sure I was good and knew I could always go for him if I ever needed something. And he would always help me the best he could. Now Coach V, who was my DB coach my freshman, sophomore, and junior year, he helped me understand the game on a different level, which made playing a lot easier. He's one of the smartest coaches I know. Now Coach Evans, who was my DB coach this year, he helped me get better hands and not drop any picks this year. He also made the season super fun. Coach Zeke, which is my basketball coach, those long workouts in the summer helped me a lot in football and being more athletic. I also want to thank you for always being there for me and anything I needed. You're always there. I'm going to miss those pasta nights with the guys. I also want to thank 3 trainers, Doc, T, and Gladys, for always being there when we needed them. They would wake up early Saturday and Sunday morning just to help us get ready for the game next week. So thank y'all for that. Lastly, I would like to thank the best counselor, Ms. Flores. She would always make sure I was on top of my classes, help me get ready for college, and she had to deal with my mom always calling her. And make sure I had everything turned in. Thank you.
Now let's see if we can get Mom up here to say a few words. I think Dad's stepping up. Here we go.
Hey, thanks everybody for coming and supporting Carlos and the whole family. Thank you guys a lot. We're really excited, really excited for Carlos to go off to college. First of all, for his education, right? That's one of the most important things. And second of all, to continue seeing him play ball. So we're really excited and really blessed. Again, I want to thank everybody for your support. I want to thank all the coaches for Westlake East. They got a real good program. Everywhere you guys go, everywhere we would go, they would always take one step back and say, oh, it's Westlake East, right? They're going to be tough. So you guys played a big role in Carlos being what he is today, and we really appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
You know, I just want to say one thing, and I think it was said today. You know, when you have individuals like Carlos and the other 9 signings, not only those 10 that signed to go to college, but all the athletes that come through here, you know, as an athletic coordinator, I guess I want to thank the head coaches, the assistant coaches, the administration here at West Coast is second to none. We want to see all our kids be successful. And today is the rewards for our coaching staff when we get to see an individual like Carlos to go represent the East Side. We know he's going to do great things. So, you know, I'd like to thank all the coaches. I mean all the coaches. It's not the football coaches. I know it's a signing today. This year we had 4 baseball signings. So I think the coaching staff is solid here. I don't know how many more years I got, but I'll tell you, I'm going to miss individuals, and I'll always remember individuals like Carlos, because no problem, gave me everything he got. And Carlos, good luck in college. We're going to do the signing now. Thank you very much.
There we go. Let's give him a big round of applause.
Thank you, guys. I apologize for running here a little bit late. I was in a meeting in central office, but I want to thank everybody here. I'm pretty sure Coach Burgett already gave accolades to everybody that is present here, that we are extremely thankful for having such an amazing young man. And what a way to close out the summer with another college signing to Mary Hardin, Baylor. And I'm pretty sure that he's going to go ahead, represent East well. Thank you for the parents for doing an amazing job raising a great kid. He was a role model here on campus. He was a role model not only in football, but also basketball. And I'm pretty sure wherever he goes, he's going to go ahead and set a totally new path that is going to come back and bring nothing but pride to our Watsco East staff. I do want to thank also his counselors, his teachers, his coaches, and of course his parents and all the people that are here, because I'm pretty confident that whatever it is that you guys do, we want you guys, especially the up-and-coming future athletes, that it's an amazing feeling being up here, and we want to open up that opportunity to everybody. So again, thank you guys for being here. We are extremely thankful for everything that he did for us, Carlos did for us here at East, and we're pretty confident that he'll represent East well wherever it is that he follows his path. So again, parents, thank you very much.